Hello all, welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for June 1st. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. Thank you all who have subscribed and donated to my channel. And as you know, I am celebrating you all by selecting one of your names at random to do a free reading at the end of my videos in July. So please stick around, leave a comment with your name and zodiac sign for a chance to win that free reading. And stick around until the end of the videos in July, all right, to see if your name has been selected. And during meditation, I saw a sextant in my mind's eye. It is an antiquated, it was an antiquated one. So it was like an old school one where it's a tool that is used to measure the angular distance between two visible objects. Way back when it was used on ships to measure the distance between two different islands or the ship and the island it is approaching upon. And what I'm getting from this is that you may be thinking about where you're headed, your trajectory, how you're going to get there, how long it's going for you to get there. That might be your main focus at this point. So if that's the case, then this is going to be your reading. And of course, I'm going to be doing the general reading, and then I will be doing the each zodiac sign readings. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands as the overall, the Magician, Four of Pentacles, and the Sun. All right, so for the Nine of Wands right now, what I'm really getting is the fact that you may be, good golly, you may be feeling as if you have not, maybe bypassed is the appropriate word. You have bypassed a lot of nonsense that you've worked through, a lot of the difficult tasks. I feel like you've gone through a lot of it already, and it's like you're asking yourself, when is it going to be over? When are these struggles going to be over? And unfortunately, my darlings, you're always going to experience some sort of struggle. Now, the beauty about this is that the struggles that I feel that are coming forward are not necessarily tied to your past struggles. I feel like these new types of struggles that you may be approaching moving forward are going to be lighter in the sense that they're going to be more of a nuisance and light lessons versus, you know, the heavier, bulkier lessons that you have learned in the past. So for a quick comparison, these are going to be the issues that you may approach moving forward, may be like slight quizzes versus like heavy exams. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. That was the analogy that I got. So then we have the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, and the Sun card. I really like this. And the reason why this is that here we have all of the ability to make something happen. We have all the right elements. We just need to make sure that we use all these elements properly. We put them all together in proper cohesion in order for whatever it is you're trying to create to make it expansive. All right. With this sun here, I will get some clarifiers, but that's what I'm getting overall. So that's actually super great. I really, really like this. I mean, I knew that starting in June, we were going to start seeing the changes, and I was expecting it much sooner. And for some of you, you have seen it already, but for a lot of you, it's still a snail's pace progress for you all, which you may not feel overly comfortable with. All right, let's get a clarifier here for the 9 of Wands, if you wouldn't mind. The sun and the world. Listen, whatever struggles you, and I said it, whatever struggles you may have had, it's nothing. I mean, it's the ones that you're going to be receiving moving forward is nothing compared to the heaviness that you had previously in the past. Any issues you may have moving forward, again, they're good. They might be, look at this acorn. It's a pain in the butt to open up this freaking acorn, but the result is good, right? Not only that, we also have the background looks like a diamond, right? So it's going to be worth it. Whatever this is, it's going to be so worth it. And I really, 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 really like that. Not only that, we have a scarab beetle here, which is a protection. So that's actually very good. All right, we have the 2 of Wands and the Lovers. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Whoa, 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 whoa. 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. I am so loving this. And Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you guys. We have the sun and the world, which is fantastic here for the 9 of Wands. We have for the, I'm going to scoot these over. For the Magician, we have the 2 of Wands and the Lovers, which is all about a clear choice. Okay, these are clear decisions. I don't feel like this is I mean, truly, it's going to be up to you how you're going to move forward within this particular situation. Sorry, I'm seeing a little bug and it's going to drive me bananas. But here I'm seeing that there is a decision that can be made or a choice to be made, but it's a very clear decision. I think you're going to be very clear-minded about whatever it is you are creating, but truly you have a choice. Are you going to go down that path or are you not going to go down this path? I feel like you will go down this path for the majority of you, okay? For the 4 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Listen, whatever it is you're doing, there's a lot of potential within it. You just have to find the right balance between everything that you're doing, because really there's a lot of possibilities tied to whatever this is, right? But you have to put everything that the Magician has, all the right elements, all in the right order, right? In this right box. You have to put all of your efforts in order to create something. You have to really focus and put them all together. Sometimes that means that you have to be a little bit greedy with your time, a little bit, whatever that is. But I just feel like this is just you saying, you know what, I'm going to protect this, whatever this is, really nourish it because it has a lot of potential. And I'm going to really balance everything that I have and make sure that all of these tools that I have, all of the elements that I have, I'm able to create something, right? So for instance, let's say you're baking a cake, you can't just throw stuff in there, right? You have to have all the right ingredients in the right order, right? You can't just sit there and um, put the the oil and then the egg and then the batter, and there is a rhyme or reason. Can you do it that way? Sure. Will it turn out as good? No. Right? So if you are wanting to create whatever this is, you have to be very concise. Nurture it. It has potential. This is like little seedling. You have to nurture it in order for it to grow tall. Look at it right here. Grow tall. Okay? And with the sun, we have tens. It's the end of old things for new beginnings to happen. We have 2 tens here with the sun. Not only that, we have 2 suns here, which is ultimately pure success. Very, 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 very good. The end of burdens. But it's also time for you to collect your harvest, and time for you to move forward with more abundance, more confidence, more of everything. I'm just seeing more. That's really the words that are jumping out at me. More, more, more. I like this. All right. Well, let's start with Cancer, because that's not even the right card. Let's start with Cancer because we are in Cancer season. Okay. All right. We have the 2 of Swords, coming to life, romantic feelings, wombat spirit. Okay. We have the 2 of Swords, which to me is right now what I'm feeling with you, my dear Cancers, is that sometimes when you are moving forward in a situation, sometimes you may not be thinking clearly. You may just be feeling, or vice versa. This is asking you to really weigh out all of the emotions, because you may be missing something in a particular situation. You may be blinded by something, whatever that something is. I don't know. Blinded by fear, blinded by love, blinded by hatred. I'm not saying that you hate. I'm just saying, there's a lot of different things that can blind somebody where we aren't aware that we are blinded. Okay. Coming to life. This is talking about shedding an old way of doing things, letting go of past ways of doing things. I'm almost getting Temperance and Hermit card here. Also a smidge of Fool card, where it's like you have to move forward, but you're stuck moving forward. It's that Fool Hermit combination that I'm seeing here, but also a smidge of Temperance, where you have to balance everything out. And romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I don't necessarily feel like this has to do with love. I feel like this has to do with your specific feelings. You have to, wombat spirit, feel at home, be at home with yourself, who you are. Again, really know your surroundings, and by surroundings, I don't mean physical surroundings, which very well could be, but how you're feeling with your internal fabric. How is that making you feel? Is your internal fabric prickly? Is it more like a Brillo pad, or is it like the best, warmest sweater? That old raggedy sweater that you have that is of zero use to you anymore, but you just feel so great in it. Does it feel like that? Because that feels like home. If you're not feeling like that, something is off, and you really need to start getting aligned. Are you just too used to doing something that is that feels comfortable because you're just used to it, it's just routine? Or do you really feel at home with that feeling? That's something you need to figure out, because there's something amiss here, but you need to figure it out. All right, my dear Cancers? All right, Leo. Oh, for goodness sakes. I better move these out of the way so I don't keep grabbing those. We have the Eight of Wands, home, new love, and bring your ideas to life. I feel like there is a new communication coming in, possibly about a home or a new love, or a combination of the two things. Maybe a home that you're in love with, or a new love that you feel at home with. I feel like all of these are actually like meshed in together. I feel like they're all woven together. Either way, I feel like you're about to get some sort of communication in regards to either a home or a new love. Again, I feel like it's a combination of the two. And it may be something that you have been manifesting, because I'm seeing here with this electric life or electric eel that you bring your ideas to life. And I just genuinely feel like this has to do with you manifesting something. So for some of you, this may be a home situation. For some, it may be just love. For many of you, it's going to be a combination of things. Ace of Wands, yeah. Something that's very solid. And there's the Eight of Wands again at the very bottom. It may come in quickly, but I'm seeing that it's definitely brand new. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this is somebody new. Somebody new. And I do feel like it's a combination of two. Maybe you meet somebody when you move into the home. You know, maybe it's a neighbor. Whatever this is, there is definitely, definitely great energy here. I like this a lot for you, Leo. All right, Virgo. All right, Virgo, you may have a choice to make, but there may be somebody coming your way as well. It might be somebody that is unknown to you, so maybe you don't see it yet. Maybe there is a choice that needs to be made, and the choice is to do the thing that you are a little bit uncomfortable with. It's in that unknown factor where you're like, I don't know if I should do this because I don't know what the particulars are. You're just you don't know all of the details, and because you don't know all the details, that could be a little bit scary. So it could be about that, but I do feel like either way, you're going to go for it. Either way, I feel you go for it, but I am going to warn you, you have to really declutter the things that are internal, whether it's in your heart or in your mind, because those things are going to hold you back. Okay? All right, Virgo, I will get a clarifier here, but I am seeing love. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, very interesting. Page of Pentacles, yeah. I am seeing, and look at all the eights. 888. Wow, and we have 28 here. Wow. This may be a sign that you see frequently. You may see the number 888 a lot, but really what I'm getting here is that there's a new person here. It's solid. It's a solid commitment here. If it's not a person and you choose to go into the unknown, know that it is a good decision to go towards that way. But with this Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, I'm just getting the sense that you're learning about somebody new that you're moving forward with or moving towards, if that makes sense. I really like this. I don't feel like I don't feel like you're communicating with this person. I do feel like there is some separation right now. And I don't feel like there's communication right now, but I do feel like there is communication coming very, very soon. Okay. Perhaps 7 to 8 days, weeks. I'm not hearing or feeling just kidding. Please don't go here. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? All right, Libra. All right, we have the Queen of Wands, Ghostlands, Forgiving and Learning, and Otter Spirit. All right, for this Queen of Wands, what I'm really getting is that you're feeling quite attractive right now, my darling Libra. You're feeling very free. You're feeling one with nature is what I'm hearing. You've already gone through a lot of nonsense. You've already gone through a lot of your skeletons in your closet is what I'm hearing with this particular Ghostlands. I feel like you still have a lot of sifting through that internal landscape of yours, but I feel like there has been a lot of clearing out within yourself. And I really like that. It's like you've gone through those cobwebs and you've learned and you've forgiven yourself and others. Whomever hurt you, whomever you hurt, whatever this is, you've done a lot of clearing out. And because of that, you feel like this, right? But I feel like you've been guided. You've been either feeling energies around you, like ancestors or a past loved one or whatever this is, because I don't feel like you are alone. I feel like you've had help along the way, whether in the physical world or the metaphysical world. Either way, I feel like you have been helped. Don't necessarily feel like we have anything to truly clarify here, but I'll get a card for the Ghostland. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of communication. You've slayed a lot of lies, I'm telling you, there's a lot of people around you, I feel. But I do feel like you've slayed a lot of lies. And you're moving forward very, very strongly because you were courageous enough to approach things with a clear, calm head. Good for you. Good for you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Strength card, stuck in the mud, pay attention to the red flags, and Bobcat Spirit. Okay, so immediately what I'm seeing here is the fact that you've been brave enough to go through some serious situations in your life. Some, we'll call it muck, right? And you may have been stuck. but I feel like through a lot of work with yourself, a lot of facing your fears, a lot of really taking a good look at yourself in the mirror. And it's like this person and this and this lion are the same person. It's like you looking at this lion and go, you saying, I'm a lion, I'm brave, I'm brave, I'm brave. And the lion saying to you, saying, I'm calm, I'm calm, I'm calm. So there's like a duality that I'm getting here with this strength card, where when you're feeling weak, you are looking in the mirror or you're telling yourself, I'm brave. And then when you're like a little bit too ferocious, it's like you're the lion saying, and you're telling yourself, all right, you need to breathe, you need to calm it down. I feel like you are not bipolar, but I feel like there's a complexity here, that there may be some triggers, maybe because of this red flags, that you've been working on really balancing these things out, which has been difficult for sure. I feel like you've really gone through a lot, and know that with this Bobcat spirit, there is a purpose for you to have gone through this situation. And although you may not see it now, you certainly may here in the future. We are at getting close towards the end of June, so you may start seeing it here in July or August. Yeah, the star, Seven of Cups, and the Five of Wands. There you are, combating with yourself. I want this one, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. There's the confusion and there's the combativeness, right? And here you are. It's like, remember I said the confusion is like when you are feeling feeble, right? And you're feeling weak, you approach your lioness. And when you are your lioness and you are like not yelling, but like you're being very vocal, or your emotions are stirred, it's like you need to speak to this, to yourself, and you're like, okay, you need to bring it down. And then you find that happy balance. It's constant work that I'm seeing here. There's a lot of constant work here for you. But I genuinely really, really like this. But I feel like you have paid attention to the red flags, but I feel like this is you paying attention to yourself. Maybe you already paid attention to red flags from a previous situation, but I do feel like right now you're more focused on yourself, and I feel like you're just saying, I'm worth the time and the energy, and I can do this, and I am letting go of the crap that doesn't assist me in any way, shape, or form. That's what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio. And I really do like this, because it's like you're cutting out the people that made you feel this way, or that did cause the red flags. I feel like you have cut out a lot of the nonsense, and because you have seen your worth, and you have gone and become a lot more independent. And I really like that for you, because you have done a lot of hard work for yourself, Scorpio. So congratulations on that. All right, Sag. Ace of Wands. Dragon's Lair. This could be the one. Crow Spirit. All right, my darlings. I feel like we've been here before with you, Sag. There's a wonderful, beautiful beginning with you. You may be a little bit afraid, or you may be not seeing it for what it is. But believe it or not, it's real. It's real. There is a castle up there. There's a citadel up there. You just have to go through the muck of it all. It is something that you have co-created with Spirit, but for some reason you may still be going, but is it really mine? Yes. Yes, it is. And it can be yours, but you have to sit there and really take a step back and go, all right, I need to get my head out of my ace, because if I don't get my head out of my ace, then I'm never going to see this coming. I'm only going to see this. So you got to face the fear. Face the fear. Yeah, you can't be feeling like this. You can't be feeling like that. Don't call attention to your weaknesses. You know, if you don't feel like you are worthy of this citadel, then the universe is going to say, oh, nope, Sagittarius isn't ready for it. But you are. You have, in the readings that we've had in the past, saying that you are ready. And I mean, hello, you are. Hold on, a card just fell. Okay. Yep. Oh, it was like this, but I picked it up. Pour into yourself, my darling ones. Go brave, go forward. Ignore this. Go forward. Pour into yourself. Be brave. Because it's, I mean, that's the Ace of Wands twice. So if you have a question, the answer is yes. It is that person that you're thinking about. It is that home you're thinking about. It is that job you're thinking about. Whatever your question is, the answer is yes. It is a Knight of Cups. This is a Knight in Shining Armor, my darlings. Sagittarius, get your head out your ace, yo. Come on. Come on. Sagittarius. Shame, shame. All right, tap. Well, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, Capricorn, you are something. Okay, listen. You know you deserve the financial stability or the home that you're wanting or whatever it is. You know this, right? But yet you're having a woe is me attitude at this moment, and you need to break out of that nonsense immediately. Because right now you may be going, oh, when pigs fly, I'm not going to get them. Blah, blah, blah. No, stop it. I'm going to tell you right now, you need to stop it. Don't get angry with me. That's what I hear. Like, look at this. I feel like this is Eeyore instead of Piglet, right? You need to use your mind for your best is good. I mean, you have such an intelligent mind, Capricorn. Use it. Use it. Get your head out of your ace. All right. Don't worry. And look, if you're worried about getting hurt or losing money or stuff, listen, if you get hurt, you will rebound. If you lose money, there's a job that you can take to make the extra funds back, okay? What you're not going to get back is time. So by you sulking, you're wasting time that you can never get back. Money you can get back. Being hurt, you can heal from. Time you cannot get back. Okay? And I'm sorry that I'm being rough with you, but come on. You're a Capricorn, for goodness sakes. Put on your big person's pants on, your big girl pants or big boy pants, and put them on and strap them up and go free yourself. Go be liberated. Go have the strength and the freedom to go do this. Oh, well, it's going to happen. So I don't know what to tell you. It's going to happen. Whatever this is, it's going to happen. And you're going to move forward. So if you think you're not going to get married, or you're not going to get that job, or you're not going to do this, blah, 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 right? Because here we are in this whiny, woe is me kind of energy. Guess what? Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it's not going to happen yet, right? If you're looking for a commitment, if you're looking for a home, you're looking for a job that you commit to, whatever this is, it happens immediately. And once it happens, or you spot it immediately, or you hear about it all of a sudden, and you immediately go towards it, and it becomes yours. It becomes yours. And then you do become free and balanced. I mean, it's yours. It's yours. So I'm going to give you a swift kick in the ace and go get her done, Capricorn. Okay? Go get her done. All right. Aquarius. All right, we have the Five of Coins, Goblins, calling in your soulmate, and Lion Spirit. All right. What I'm actually seeing here with the Five of Coins is we have 5 and 5. We have change coming up, and we have 3 and 7, which is 10, a new beginning that's about to happen. Listen, yes, you may have been left out in the cold with a past situation. You may have had to ask for help in a past situation, for sure. But the reality is, and it may have left you, by the way, before I continue, it may have left you facing a lot of darkness, right? You may have really, I mean, if you look at this, it's like, do you see the colors here? Even if you are inside, you may have felt like you were on the outside. Okay? So you may have been in a situation where maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was a job, but maybe you felt like an outsider. You know, maybe you felt depressed or sad or bullied or picked on. But the reality is that you had to go through some difficult situation here. And the point is here, and we have a lot of circles here, which is I like renewal. You needed to go through this in order to find your sense of strength. And I'll get cards for this, because here we are. This may have been a very slow process of you really trying to free yourself from something that was very restricting. I'm not seeing that this is self-restricting. I feel like this was restricted. A person was restricting you. A situation was restricting you. And maybe you were bound to it. So maybe you had a contract at work. Maybe you were married. Maybe you had a lease together. And this could be, you know, with a roommate. It doesn't necessarily have to be with a partner, right? Yeah, I told you, didn't I tell you that there was a reason that you needed to go through this? You had to go through this. because through this darkness, you were able to really find your strength to move forward and your balance. I'll put this here. All right, there it is. Okay. I'll probably do this. Is that better? There you are. I'm not necessarily sure if this is a soulmate for you or just you being in as one with you and yourself is really what I'm getting here. But I will get a clarifier because I'm not really getting a soulmate. Chariot. Yeah, I feel like this is just you moving forward. Yeah. You facing your own fears, you moving forward in your reality. Oh, but we do have divine counterparts. So for some of you, it may be a divine counterpart. For others, I feel like this is just a balance of your femininity and masculinity, which we both need. Or not we both need. We all need both of those to really be cohesive. So for most of you, I feel like that's what that is. And this is you just aligning yourself. For some of you, it may be a divine counterpart. But I like it either way. Be generous of spirit. I mean, really, this is just saying be strong in yourself. Stay strong in yourself. I don't need a clarifier for this. Stay strong in yourself. Like this. Was this Capricorn? No, this was Aquarius. Just kidding. This was Aquarius. All right. Pisces. Healed, ouch. All right, we have the Nine of Swords, the heal, the ouch, codependency, and freedom is yours. I mean, this does not get any more clear, Pisces. This is really about you ending a cycle with somebody who is codependent or you being codependent on a person, but you need to heal from this situation and free yourself is really what I'm getting. Move forward away from this nonsense. I mean, just move away from this nonsense, whatever this nonsense is. I feel like there's somebody that is codependent on you. It may be a job that makes you feel this way. Maybe you're dependent on the job to bring in finance. Yeah. It is definitely time to heal the ouch and move forward. You know, just move away from it. Seek your own independence. You need to reevaluate to see if this is worth it and find your own independence here. I mean, I told you, you may be the one that's being dependent on something. Doesn't always mean that it's a human being, okay? You need to free yourself from this endless cycle. Here's the Nine of Swords again and the Nine of Swords. Now with this nine, if you're looking at these two Nine of Swords, the energy is so different, right? You can see how dark the repetitive cycle here is. The repetitive cycle here is a new routine, a new cycle worth doing, something that's worth the time and effort for you to put into, right? You breaking out of self-restricting ideas and really getting into positive thoughts that are cyclical and better for you, that make you feel good about yourself, that follow your heart. So these could be like confirmations for yourself that you do on a daily basis. This could be a workout routine that you do daily. This could be you approaching this situation daily, you doing a brand new job or a brand new side gig, or being in a brand new relationship or whatever, breaking out of it because you have positive thoughts now that you have, or a positive routine that you have placed upon yourself, because you are healing. Yes, you are, Aries. All right, Aries. You may be a little bit befuddled about what happened in a particular situation, or why it happened, why it didn't happen, whatever this is. And if you're trying to heal yourself from this sting, then, you know, sometimes you have to go inward and allow yourself to heal, retreat, go inward, because yeah, life does sting. And look at all the colors here, how they're so muted in all of these images. They're so muted, all of them. And these are 4 different decks. I mean, you can see that. So this could be any situation in your life where you may need to retreat from. I will try to get some clarifiers here, but you need some R&R, baby. Aries, you need some R&R. Oh, new independent. You see that I shuffle, right? Yeah. You may need to find your independence and find out what is worth your time and effort, and free yourself from this self-restricting ideas. Allow me a moment, because a card fell. Actually, 2 cards fell. I didn't realize that. They were both facing down, so I'm not taking them. That was actually the card. Sometimes you just have to strategize. You have to do things that are going to be worth it for you. You need to strategize to free yourself from a particular situation. Whatever this is, whether you have to strategize to render a retreat. This could be about maybe you're working and you have to work. Maybe this is saying, hey, take a self day. You know, sometimes you have to plan. To make the proper escape. Five of Swords. Very interesting. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 swords. And we're declining. So to me, this is actually very good with the swords, because this is self-restricting. This is strategizing. And the 5 of Swords is really breaking out. A victory, even if that means hurting some people and, you know, cutting a few cords. And I feel like that's okay. And here we have the 4 of Swords, where you end up with peace. So I feel like that's actually all very good. And here you are, another sword, moving forward quickly. Yeah, life stinks, but you're going to heal just fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Aries. Don't worry about it. Look at you getting stronger. I like it. All right. Taurus. 2 of Cups, Taurus. Cleaning house. Attraction. Wow. Taurus, you may be getting married. You may be meeting somebody, laying a solid foundation with a new person or with yourself. Maybe you are building a home in a place that you love. Maybe it has a garden. I'm seeing a lot of branches here. That's really what I'm getting here. A lot of you may be moving. A lot of you may be moving and you may be meeting somebody. I don't know what sign it was that had both moving and meeting somebody. I truly don't know who it was. New communication. Ooh, with an unknown person. Wow. No, they want it here. Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, cleaning house, and then here we are with a sparkling new hole. There's definitely transformation here. Definitely clearing house for sure. And by the way, I believe that same reading also had 2 aces, which was a yes. Yes to whatever question you may have. Yes to moving where it is you're wanting to go to. Yes to the house. Yes to the person that you're wanting. Yes, 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 yes. Wow, a lot of peace. Look at the 4s. A lot of balance. I love it. A stable foundation. Wow, 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 wow. Don't be perplexed, my darlings. Don't be perplexed. Okay. It's a very protected thing that we got going on here. Whether it's a home, a job, or a person, it doesn't really matter. It could be a friendship for all I know. But what I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of peace. There's a lot of, I mean, if you're looking at this, it almost looks like it's all combined together. It's like there's a union of 2 different spirits. Do you see how it almost looks like it's connecting? I'll bring it up so you can actually see it better. I laid it down like this, and it does look like it's just one fluid motion. Like the 2 of Cups. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Lay a solid foundation, and here we are. You may have gone through a lot of stuff, but you're gonna come out of it maybe a little bit exhausted, but I feel like you recover your energies fairly quickly, and you come out of it very, very strong and wise as well. And not only because we have the King here of Swords, but there is a beauty. I do want another card here. There's a beauty about this King of Swords here that I really like. This is a very sharp-witted individual. Whether this is you or the other person, I don't know, but there's the communication going on right there. There's definitely communication, and bottom of the deck we have the Chariot. Look at the 2 ones. The 2 of you are very, very different. If this is not a person, which I feel like it is for a lot of you, if this is not a person, this could be something that you're moving towards that makes you feel very, very happy, very at peace. Okay? I'm also getting the sense that you regenerate your energies in this particular situation, person, place, thing, whatever. All right, Gemini, last one. All right, my darlings, there may have been some hiccups in the recent past. However, I feel like you have taken all of those hiccups and you have bundled them up very nicely and said, you know what, I'm going to make something out of these hiccups, and I am going to make peace with it. Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. I'm going to make peace with it, and I'm going to move forward with my life. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to consider it a burden. This person isn't carrying it on its back. He's not carrying it on its back. He's saying, all right, what am I going to do with this? Look, it almost looks like he's made a wheel. You see it? It's almost like he's made a wheel, and he's like, no, I'm going to use this. And, as a matter of fact, this looks like a sexton. Oops. I just noticed that here, right here, almost looks like a sexton right there. If you know what a sexton is, it's S-E-X-T-A-N-T, sextant. If you don't know what that looks like, I mean, seriously, it looks like that. So that's super cool. Super, super cool. I had never noticed that, but Spirit just called my attention there. But I feel like you've been almost like you've been wishing for things to kind of fall apart so you can pick yourself back up. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's the energy that I'm getting here. And you are moving forward with passion, with joy, with love. You may just bump into somebody that makes you feel that way also. It could be just something that you enjoy doing, but I will get some clarifier here. And, Spirit does have a plan. So, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Yes, you're definitely moving forward. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you've made a lot of peace. Again, you've made you made a negative situation into a very positive situation, which is what I said here with this 10 of Wands here. And I feel like maybe you were the king, right? And maybe you were knocked down a little bit to a knight, but I feel like the king might have had a lot of burdens and a lot of anxieties and stress. And this knight that you're feeling like right now, you're feeling a lot more steady, confident, lighted. I feel like you're so much lighter in energy. And I really, really, really like that. With the Passion card, we have the Two of Pentacles and Judgment. I feel like there is somebody new coming your way, or something that brings passion towards you, or you are passionate about. And the passion was not the word I was going to use. I was actually going to say the word, it lights you up, but Spirit said, no, use the word passion. So I used it. I feel like this is very balanced. I don't feel like you're juggling several things. I feel like this is something that you can carry around, and you are, what it reminds me of, those metal balls that people just kind of do this with, and they feel comfortable doing it, and it's more soothing than it is like work. I feel like that's what this is. It's something that you're doing, but it feels easy. It feels smooth. It feels fluid. it feels like it's meant to happen. Really. I feel like it's meant to happen. And here's your Knight of Cups. So we had the King of Cups here. I don't know where my King of Cups, did I pick it up? Yeah, I did. So we had the King of Cups. So somebody might be younger than the other, if it is a person. All right, and look at all the green here. I really like this. Look at all the blue. Look for the coincidences. Look for the synchronicities that are going on around you, because look at all the colors here. Do you see how they all, like, these are two different people and then they unite, they blend together. Not necessarily here, but because this is all one color, really. And look at the blues here. I'm just seeing like there's unity here. With the Koala Spirit, we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I feel very, very strongly you are for sure getting a victory with this new person. And I don't feel like there's any restrictions whatsoever with this new person. And not that anything goes, but I feel like there's just very easy conversations. If there is something that needs to be talked about, or that can cause some ruffling, I feel like it's very easily talked about. No problem. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know who had the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles in their reading, but somebody had these two cards together. I feel like there's both of you learning with one another, growing with one another, focused on one another, and there's a definite new beginning, new transformation. I really like this for you, my darling Geminis. All right, my sweethearts, don't forget to leave a comment with your name and zodiac sign for a chance to win a free reading beginning in July. And remember that these are general readings, guys. Take what resonates and check out your sun, moon, risings. I mean, these are what, 2-3 minutes? So it can't hurt you to look at those to get a full picture of what's actually going on with your life. All right, darlings, until we meet again. Bye.